I have no food. I should not be in a store like this. I cannot afford to be in here. Well, this week I had to deal with a traffic ticket from one of those like robot things that takes your photo as you drive. I apparently didn't stop long enough on a right on red, and I got caught by a traffic camera, and I owe the state of California like $500. And I don't have it. Like, I don't have that kind of money in my budget at all. Like, I don't want to like complain about money, and I don't want to be like, oh, poor, but like, that's kind of a fact. Like, yeah, I go do really cool things, and I go out into the world, and I don't spend my money lavishly on myself. I don't do anything that nobody else isn't already doing. So it just really bothers me that like my actual violation isn't that amount of money, but after all the fees and stuff courts put on, it is, and I just don't have an extra paycheck to just have for that. So, online I was trying to kind of, work for that extra thing. My arm's tired. And like I got pretty close. Like, I'm gonna be okay, but it's just so, like, it's so stressful. It's been the most stressful thing that's happened this week to me, and it's just a bummer. And I know a bunch of other people out there are kind of like that, and like, I get photos with Elvira and Jeff Goldblum, and I go to these cool events, and I go to these shows, but like I'm not spending over $100 on all of those experiences. I'm just not. And life looks fun and expensive and glamorous and happy-go-lucky, and it is at times, but that's probably about 30% of what it's like to live here. The other percentage of that is worrying about paying for everything because it's so expensive, like you'd think it would be. And like, that's okay. That's what I signed up for. And, that's just the way it goes. And I get that. But I just think it's really worth noting to anyone who's watching, like, my life unfold as I put it out every week. It's just like, it's not all fun and games. And I think everyone on the internet puts the projection of the happy things and the good things in their life, which is great and fine, but that's not how life is a lot of the time. I spend a lot of time worrying about how I'm going to pay my rent next month, and I'm not a person that does that. So it's kind of crazy. And I just think it sucks when you have a full-time job and you still just you barely have enough. I'm not going to say I don't have enough, but you barely have enough. So this week was just a lot of me walking places, because honestly I was just hustling all week to go to work. We also had a trade show at work that I should have filmed, but I didn't because I was working. But I did this trade show, and then I met up with my new friend who owns that store in Melrose, and we went to eat and talked about a couple of events for Halloween and stuff. So a lot of things I did this week were hustling to pay this ticket somehow, and just working as hard as I could to get what I needed. And that wasn't fun, and it wasn't worth filming. So I drew some too, but Inktober is next week, and that's when artists draw something every single day for the month of October. So hopefully I'll be filming more of that and be way more active on my Facebook and Instagram, where I post all my pictures and drawings and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what this week was. So enjoy my feet, this random parade, and my ideas.